In a 10-year time frame, look at the companies that have changed. So Apple's worth $500 billion in 2014. Exxon was worth $434 billion. Google was worth $376 billion. Microsoft was worth $310 billion. Berkshire Hathaway. These were the top 5 biggest companies in 2014. In a 10-year time frame, look at this change right here. Microsoft is now a $3 trillion company. Applesauce, $3 trillion company almost. Google, almost a $2 trillion company. Amazon, almost a $2 trillion company. Nvidia, almost a $2 trillion company. Here's what I want us to understand. Like, the market has to evolve. The products and services that we need will evolve, right? Think about this. In 2014, Exxon was the 2nd biggest company on the market. Berkshire Hathaway was the 5th biggest company on the market. But look at the market caps. $500 billion, $400 billion, $200 billion. So you saying as a $200 billion company right now, you still not even in the top 5. As a $500 billion company, you still not even in the top 5. As a $500 billion company, you a $500 billion company, you still not in the top 5. That shows you progress. That shows you growth. And I'm about to say this, yo. As a black man living in America, I'm going to say that betting against America ain't a winning formula. Betting against America has so far not been a winning formula. Here's why. Because businesses still have, and this is why I be telling people in the crypto market that I don't think they be seeing the game for what it is. Do I think crypto is an asset class that you need to be a part of? 100%. But do I think the stock market is going to go somewhere? I disagree with that. And the reason why I disagree with that is this. Because the stock market has been, since its inception, the easiest way to become a billionaire. Since its inception, it's the easiest way to become a billionaire. Here's why. You create a company. Hear me. You create a company. You make the company go public. You buy shares of the company when it's dirt cheap, and you just hold them. You pay yourself $1. You reward yourself in stock options. You become a billionaire over time. It's been a proven way to build wealth in America. I'm not saying real estate ain't the way. I'm not saying, businesses ain't the way. What I'm saying is the stock market has been the proven wealth catalyst for centuries. Centuries, 100 years? Centuries. We talking about Vanderbilt, Rockefellers. That's how they became billionaires. Okay, watch this. People don't even know this. Look what Cornelius Vanderbilt did to become a billionaire. History lesson with Trap. Cornelius Vanderbilt had the railroads. I'm going to tell you the Vanderbilt and the Rockefeller did the same exact thing. And J.P. Morgan Chase did the same exact thing to become, and Andrew Carnegie, to become the richest man in the world. Here's what they did. They already had great companies, right? And then all of Cornelius Vanderbilt's competitors tried to go against him. He said, oh, that's what y'all want to do. He put a roadblock on the bridge because he had the way to get in New York. He put a roadblock on the bridge. He stopped the trains from going through the bridge. The trains couldn't go through the bridge. The stock went down. He bought majority of all their stocks when it was down, bought ownership of their company. He became majority owner, lifted the goddamn bridge up because he had control of it. Once the train started running again, the stock went up. He became the richest man in the world. He bought his competitor. He bought majority of his competitor's stock. I'm just saying. Okay, watch this. Rockefeller did the same thing with Standard Oil. What he did, he had Standard Oil. All he did, he bought majority ownership of his competitor's stock. When the stocks went down, he kept buying. He bought so much of their stock where he became the majority owner of their stock, and he became the richest man in the world. Andrew Carnegie, He became the richest man in the world because he sold his company in steel. Steel was a part of the new revolution. He was buying his competitors' steel, and then he sold his company. When he sold his company, he went and bought more shares of the company after he sold it. Richest man in the world. J.P. Morgan, same thing. Created the bank. Then what he did, when Thomas Edison Electric, the company's having a hard time, what did he go do? He went and bought 51% of Edison Electric. He bought it, changed the name to General Electric, along with owner J.P. Morgan Chase. He became one of the richest men in the world because of that. Since the beginning of time, the stock market has been the catalyst for rich white men attaining wealth. Don't mind me, Ash, I go through these rants sometimes. It's part of the game. If we see the same people keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over again, why aren't we, instead of complaining about the game not being fair, why don't we just learn how to play the game, learn the rules to the game, learn how the people who've played the game before us won the game, and then we adapt that same mindset? So here's why I feel like this game ain't gonna never change. And I don't have nothing against crypto, but here's what I'm saying. When people want to get rich in America, they take their company, they go public with it, they put it on the stock market, they put it at whatever valuation price, they buy shares of it, they pay themselves $1, and they pay themselves in stock compensation for 20 years. And then they become 400 million, 500 million, 600 million. Then they're in a race to become the richest men in the world. It's not a coincidence. Nah, I don't got nothing against nobody, but I don't think nobody right now in America is the richest man in the world because he owned the most crypto. Majority of the wealth in 2024 comes from companies that have been built off AI. Now, I want y'all to sit on that for a second. I want you to sit on that for a second because I want to ask you a question. Here's what I found out today. I didn't even know this till today, Jose. Them people cousins. The CEO of NVIDIA and the CEO of AMD, who people think are competitors, they cousins.
That boy is good.
Mm-hmm. Yo, watch this. Co-founder Yin-Sing Hung, I think that's his name, his wealth has surged by a blistering 48 billion. 48 billion. Let me let that ring in your head, Jose. Watch this. His cousin, Lisa Su, CEO of Advanced Micro Devices, net worth is now 1.2 billion. What's better than 1 billionaire? 2. Especially when they're the same hue as you. They're the same hue. 2 chip-making billionaires in one family illustrates the scope of artificial intelligence and the craze which has come to dominate the stock market this year. Damn, cuz, I gotta make you a millionaire, my dog. I'm working on it. Bruh, can you imagine what that's like at home? They had to. So I don't want this to sound racist. Damn. They at the crib eating their the food of their nationality. You feel me, Jose? You feel me? I played it safe just now. I played it safe for my dog. They at home eating the food of their nationality, and he like, yup, I hit for 48 billion. Lil one. And she like, I'm worth. He like, you could take that little 1.2 billion. You can't. You can't. And the family invested. They probably a couple 100 million strong. Bro, dog, you know how dope that is? Me and my cousin, billionaires. You got 2 billionaires in the same family. That's crazy. And watch this. Here's the dope part. Not only are they cousins, Not only are they billionaires, now they competing on who they also got companies in the same industry. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I'm in a bind, Nate.
Some other time.
That shit had me in a bind, cuz. How I make you a millionaire, dog? I gotta make you a millionaire, dog. So I could fuss with you like on some millionaire shit. You feel me? Like he big dogging her too. Like he 48 billion. She worth 1.2. He like, stop playing with me. I won't do you that. Like, I'm gonna keep it real. And so people gonna think I'm hating, but they don't know the nature of our relationship. Right? I won't be worth like 100 million. I need you to be worth like 5. You feel me? Like I gotta be worth like 100 million, and I need you to be worth like 5. So I can tell you like, man, get that little $5 million. Like I want you to eat. Like I know he be big dogging her. Like the rest of the family, like doing their thing, he ain't tripping. But like for her, it's like, stop playing with me. And she probably be talking crap. You know how women is. Like women, she got that nature in the. So she probably seeing him. She probably be on some. I'ma get him. I'ma get him. I'ma get him. Right, and that's you. Right, not the woman part, but that's you. Like, damn, I gotta get him. They do. That's $1 billion haircut. That's what that is. That's what that is. It's $1 billion haircut. Dog, that's crazy, cuz.